Okay guys, welcome to the video. So recently I bought a 2009 Polaris 850 from like, it's a place where you can buy like crashed vehicles or damaged vehicles. And so I bought this thinking it was not bad shape at all, like it was a pretty decent shaped four-wheeler. But then soon after I got it from the place, it turned out that it was pretty damaged and there was a piston blown, and I had to go get parts online for it, like a lot of parts, and I didn't know if I was going to get it running at some points, but you guys can watch the video now. When it starts off, I have the motor pretty much all the way together because I didn't film the first part when I got it, because I didn't even know if it would be salvageable or anything. But now you guys can go and watch the video, and there will be a part 2 to this video, but I do get it running in this video, so you can just watch that, but there will be action in part 2. There is action in this video, like at least half of the video, but in part 2 there's going to be just action. It's not going to be fixing it all or anything. So, yeah, watch this video and we'll see what happens in part 2. Okay guys, so I've put most of this motor together, or a lot of the motor together already. We've put the crankshaft and the balancers in here, siliconed up with some special silicone from Polaris. Don't know if you have to use this stuff, but if you're looking what it is, there's the number. And then for each of the bolts, we put dabble Loctite on them, so then they won't come out, because you can't have motor parts that could like blow your motor up if it comes apart. You don't want that to happen. But in the other one, we decided between two different oil pumps, because one of the motors that came in the four-wheeler that I got, the piston blew up in it, and didn't know that when we bought it, so had to get a second motor, and it didn't come with the crankshaft because it was melted. So this one got hot, but it's still good enough for the insides from the other one. So got the balancers right here. These are what goes inside of it, and they go right next to the crankshaft just to keep the motor stable. But you got to make sure you time them right, and the way we timed them was I don't remember which way around it was, but there were the two right there, and then there's the one there, and then that matches with the two on the crankshaft, and then there'll be a one on the other side that you match with the two on this one, and it goes on the opposite side. I'll put that up right now if you want to see the diagram. Okay. And after I put all that together, I had to make sure the timing chain's on. Put this little thing right here. That has to make sure it goes in there like that, and this one should have been already on there. If you don't have it already on, make sure it stays on. These pistons were really dirty. I don't know if some like high octane stuff like NOS or something was jammed in this motor, but this is not from the original motor, but this one's from the original motor that blew up. So we're thinking the guy that we got it from, he was putting some like pretty high race stuff in that motor, and that's why it blew up. But this is the piston from that motor. The other one was completely bad. I'll show you the connecting rod for it. So we put new connecting rods in this too. That's what happened to it, and that's what it's supposed to look like. So it kind of busted. But other than that, just make sure your water pump's clean if you're going to do this motor. It's pretty much the same as a lot of Polaris's 2-cylinder motors. It's really similar. See, this casing right here is from a 2010 Polaris, and the four-wheeler I have is a 2009. And so that's the same motor in them. In case you're wondering, it's Polaris 850, if I didn't already mention that. Okay guys, so quick update on the process. I'm starting to get a whole bunch of things connected on here, and I got the motor in there, the transmission now, and we used the hoist there to lift it up, or cherry pickers people call it, to put it up inside the four-wheeler. And this bar right here I had to attach on because it's the shifter lever bar, and that's like part of the frame with 4 bolts on each side, kind of like how Polaris did that, so then you can just set the motor right down in there. And I had attached the little drive shaft back here and the big one that goes to the front. Got the fuel tank in. It's going together pretty well. Just got to figure out a bunch of wiring. And actually, I did figure this out. This four-wheeler was from like some racing thing. That's why it was wrecked or something. And if anybody knows something about this, like never let the dust settle race, please comment below, because I kind of want to know what that race is, because this four-wheeler was in it, I think. If anybody knows what it is or something. When I got it, the damage was motor problems and the rollover, so yeah. Pretty much fixing it up now. Had to buy a new block and stuff for it. Got the rest of the parts right here. And guys, stay tuned for future videos. Gonna have this thing being fixed up really nice. Stay tuned. There's gonna be some pretty cool videos on this channel. But that's the rest of the plastics that are gonna go on there. It's missing the seat too. I don't know why someone would take the seat, but whatever. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep working on it, trying to get it together, and that'd be great if anybody knows what the never let the dust settle is, because it's got first and second annual. Second annual is on the other part of the four-wheeler. Okay, guys, welcome back, and I've been putting a lot more together on the four-wheeler, and I got the computer on. Got some of these breathing pipes in here, and need to order an air cleaner and the cover for it, because that was missing when I got the four-wheeler. And I need to order a clutch cover. This brace is missing, so I need to order that. Or I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't order it. But I did end up hooking up with all the wiring to the battery, and can turn on the four-wheeler. So it's got like the screen working and stuff, which is good to find out. And so it came with a winch too, and that works, if you guys can hear it. So it still works, which is good. And then I have some really nice lights on the front, so if you look at the truck, they're pretty bright. I got high and low. Let you see them from, this is on low. The right one I don't have a bulb for, but 2 middle ones are pretty bright, and then you turn on high, and that one comes on too. So pretty nice lights on this four-wheeler. I'm excited to use it, and it'll run pretty good. Yeah, taillights work on it too. Just gotta put those in. And this four-wheeler's almost ready to start, because I have to go to town today and pick up the starter for it. Had that rebuilt, and then I can put that there and hopefully turn it over and try and start it. That would be great, because then I could put all the plastic on and stuff and then drive it around. Okay guys, we got some new news. It's pretty good. This is considered a really nice dog. Yeah, that's the good news. No, the real good news. Got it out of the shed, and it runs, guys. So we're gonna run it a little bit like it is. Everything that came with it's on except for the plastic, and I think we'll just take it for a run quick. Just use my phone. Don't have an air cleaner on it, don't have any of the guards on, and we don't have a muffler. So I'll let you guys hear a warm start. Pretty loud. Okay guys, whoa, almost tripped over a block. But yeah, this thing is pretty insane. It's got loads of horsepower. Sounds like a race car or something with that muffler on it. It's just insane. The thing is like ear bleeding so loud. But it looks pretty nice now. All the lights and stuff work on it except for the right one. And oh, I'm excited. Can't wait to put all the plastic on it and complete the thing. Yeah, guys, so. Okay, guys, now we're installing the final thing late at night, and it's gonna be the muffler, which we got right there. Other than the plastics, of course, which I probably won't put that in a video, but it's gonna have all the plastics there and stuff. Got some of them sitting there. But I'm gonna put the muffler on, and I'm gonna show a difference thing. So first I'm gonna run it and with the muffler off, and you can hear the sound difference. That's with the muffler off, and now I'm gonna put it on, and then I'll show you guys again. I don't know if I'll do it tonight or tomorrow, we'll see. Okay, I got the muffler used because those new ones are just way too expensive, and I don't want to pay that much for a four-wheeler that's not brand new. So it's pretty rusty in there, and so this exhaust seal fit nice. I'm gonna wire brush this out with the drill. So I'll do that quick, and then I'll put you guys back on. Okay, guys, so that turned out a lot shinier, and it looks like the seal will fit nice. Yeah, that should fit just perfect in there. I'm gonna do the same to the end of the straight pipe up there. So I'll put you guys back on when I'm done with that. And I got the mufflers put up in there. Okay guys, I wrapped up putting the muffler on tonight, and I got it mounted up pretty nicely. I put the one spring that came with it, and then I put two small springs on the other side because I didn't have anything like that one. And then to mount it on the bottom, I have a spring holding it on there. Because it looks like they had two springs going like that, or like that somehow, and I don't know how they did that, so I put a bolt in with a spring holding it back, which holds it pretty tight back, which I think that'll hold it up. But what you guys are waiting for is the sound difference. And is there ever a major one? We can actually hear, and when you give it a little gas, it's not very loud, which is kind of nice. And now I'll actually be able to drive it without waking people up or making people like, oh my gosh, I can't hear a thing. So yeah, I'll drive it around a bunch tomorrow so you guys can actually see this thing in action. But yeah, after that the video is over, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.